There was once an old man named Mz Daniel who lived on the edge of a dry village. He wasn't wealthy. In fact, he barely had enough to feed himself most days. But if you ever asked him how he was doing, he'd smile warmly and say, "God is good," all the time. His neighbors didn't understand him. Life was hard. The rains had stopped. The crops had failed. And still, Daniel kept waking up each day to pray, to read his old tattered Bible, and to say, "My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth." Psalm 121:2. As the weeks passed and the drought worsened, people gave up. Some turned to other beliefs. Some became bitter. Some said, "If God cared, we wouldn't be suffering." But Daniel held on. One evening, with a dry wind blowing through the cracked earth, a knock came at Daniel's door. It was a small child, hungry, frightened, and alone. Daniel had only a piece of bread left, just enough for himself. He looked at the bread. He looked at the child. Then he broke it in two. "God will provide for us both," he whispered. That night, as the two of them slept, something changed. Thunder rumbled in the distance. The heavens opened, and rain began to pour over the land. Tears rolled down Daniel's cheeks, not because of the water from the sky, but because of the faithfulness of the one who had promised. Those who hope in the Lord will not be disappointed. Isaiah 49:23. The village came alive again. Fields began to turn green. Rivers began to flow. And the people remembered the man they once mocked. Mz Daniel hadn't just believed in God when things were good. He had believed when things were silent, when things were dry, when things were almost hopeless. He never lost faith, and in the end, God never failed him. Encouragement for you. Maybe your life feels dry right now. Maybe you're praying and nothing seems to be changing. But like Mz Daniel, remember, we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5-7. Keep trusting, keep praying, keep believing, because God is never late. He's always on time, and when he moves, he restores more than we ever lost.